Hello and welcome to episode 8 over on the single player world. Today we are back. I hope you had a great day. I'm having a really great day. But anyway, we are back on the single player world. So if you remember last episode, we built this giant thing. It took a while. It's looking really cool. One of the issues we still need to sort out is lighting. I'm not too sure what I want to do. I'm thinking maybe end rods, but that will be a future project because we don't have blaze rods. So we might need to make a blaze farm in order to do that. But I was looking at the material costs for a blaze farm and a couple other redstone projects I want to build, such as more of these redstone doors. And we need more slime. This is all the slime we got. We need more slime to build these farms. So I was thinking, why don't we start the episode right off building a slime farm, because we desperately need one. I'm sure there's going to be a slime chunk inside of our circle. I will have to look. Even if it's slightly outside, that's fine. I just want a nearby slime chunk to get some slime balls. So I'm going to look for a slime chunk and we shall get digging our slime farm. I have found a double slime chunk. Now I have marked out the chunk a little bit more than the actual chunk. So if you can see, I have the chunk highlights on the screen. I have marked out an extra 3 blocks in every direction. That way there will be room for the slimes to fall. But let's get rid of those borders real quick. And so this is a double slime chunk. I did use a program called Chunkbase to find it. I just didn't want to have to go through digging out, just spending hours and hours looking for slime chunks. If I already found one, I wouldn't use Chunkbase, but I haven't found any slimes underground yet in this world. So I think the plan is going to be, we are probably going to empty it the same way you would empty an ocean monument. So you just place row sand, 5 blocks wide, get 5 by 5 squares, and then we'll empty it with sponges. So we'll need to raid an ocean monument. There are 2 near us, but I think I'm first going to place the 5 by 5 area of sand. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that tonight. It's getting late. I'm probably not going to work on it anymore tonight. I'll work on placing the sand tomorrow, but I will be back with you guys once we have the sand placed. Maybe we'll go raid an ocean monument together. Much time has passed, and as the sun is setting, let's look down at our 2 slime chunks. So here we are. I have filled in all the area that we need to fill in order to make sponging this out as painless as possible. I have no game sounds because I was getting annoyed by hearing the sand being placed while I was watching YouTube videos. But anyway, so basically how it works is sponges obviously work better in small areas because the water doesn't regenerate at source blocks. So 5 by 5 is like the sweet spot. That makes it easy but not too much block placing. So now the next item on our agenda is to go raid the ocean monument. I'm going to raid the one closer to our base, just little ways out here. I'm going to raid this one right here. Hopefully it has sponges. I'm going to have to get a little more materials. Mostly milk buckets, and then we're gonna go raid it together. So I'm gonna challenge myself to speed run this. I'm gonna see if I can beat this ocean monument in under 10 minutes. Beating it, I mean kill all 3 of the Elder Guardians. I don't think that will be a hard task whatsoever. We already got one of them. Okay, so I think how I'm gonna do it, basically every time I want to break a block I have to drink a milk bucket. I brought 7 milk buckets. That won't be enough. But that should be a good start. There's a guy in here, right? Wrong. Oh, here's a guy. So if you remember on Existence Season 1... Oh heck, I'm really low health. Okay, get behind a barrier. Eat some food. So if you remember on Existence Season 1, I actually kept the Elder Guardians. I want to do that again, but remember, I have 2 monuments. So I do not need to keep the ones in this monument. And this is the one where I'm building my farm, so it's kind of just an inconvenience. I'm going to want to get rid of them anyway. I don't want to have to transport all of them out when I'm building the farm. It'd be easier to get them from the other place. Aha! We found you, kind sir. They do a lot of thorns damage. I have like full best armor aside from Elytra because I was lazy and didn't want to have to enchant a chest plate because I didn't think I'd need it, which, you know, if you're careful, you don't need a chest plate. Surprisingly. Okay, there we did it. We did it 4 minutes. And that's plus me messing up in the intro 3 times. This clip is 4 minutes long. That was very, very easy. Okay, I guess I'm going to run around looking for a sponge room. Why don't I stop recording and I'll be back once I find a sponge room. About 6 seconds later, I have found the sponge room. It is very dark in here. I'm guessing there's only one. There's usually one, but I have seen up to 3 before, so I guess I'll look a little bit more. But one is like, it's not ideal, but it will be good enough to clear out the ocean area on top of our slime chunk, which is kind of why we're doing this right now, and we're not putting it off till when we build the guardian farm. So I am still clearing out the water from this thing. The water went really deep. It went all the way down to Y32, and we already have a slime spawning. That is amazing. Oh man. So this water, I didn't realize how deep it is. It's a pain to clear out. It is very, very deep. I am nowhere near half done. It has taken several hours, so this is definitely something that I will have to work on for a couple of days. But when it is finished, I think I'll be back. I don't want you guys to have to watch the boring process of doing this. I'm just going to do it all off camera. So the hole has been emptied out, basically emptied out, clear from water. Now that goes all the way down to Y32, I believe, so there won't be much digging, but I think I should just get on with the digging right now anyways. Make a cool little replay of my time lapse. It should be very fast because it's not much digging, but let's get on with it. Okay, so a lot of progress has been made, like an absurd amount, We had a massive time lapse. I hope you enjoyed that very, very much. I enjoyed that very, very much. So that is all fine and dandy. Another thing I should say is I'm playing on a different monitor, so if things look different, it's because they are. I'm playing on a different monitor. The image looks a lot different. I'm not sure if I like it better. The colors are a little more washed out, but enough of that. You probably don't care. Let's look down at the slime farm. So as you can see, we have an item elevator, popping slime balls up like crazy. We have sounds. Yes, we do. And you can see the slimes falling down there. They get magma. Oh, I didn't realize the ladder didn't go all the way down. They get magma blocked. Basically, they spawn on the platform. They jump off. They get killed by the magma blocks. If we hop in here, this is where the magic happens. So we have 3 minecart systems to unload the items faster. One on the outer edge, one on the middle and the one on the, like the middleest, no, like closest to the middle. So items get filtered out very fast. Here's a complicated system of 3 minecart unloaders. Hey, skeleton. Yay. Okay. So we've zombie. No, no. Okay. So we have 3 minecart unloaders, one right here for that one right here, and then one down here. So then they are put into this hopper chain that goes all the way along here, and they are shot up in this item elevator and put into the... Oh, I really need to light this area up. There are so many mobs down here. Yeah, my point exactly. So many mobs. They're shot up into the item elevator and put in our storage system. So as you remember from like a minute ago, here is the item elevator above the surface, squirting the slime balls up into the hoppers, and they are unloaded into this chest, which is very, very handy dandy. I'm going to craft that into slime balls, so it's all the same. And so this is one of those farms that you don't specifically AFK at, you just kind of AFK at other things and you get slime balls as it goes. I probably didn't need to make it a double chunk. This is probably more slime balls than I'll use the entire season of the single player already, and I mean, I just made it. None of this is actually AFKing when it's done. It's mostly just killing slimes when I was building the farm, putting the balls in the thing. But anyway, I think one thing I want to do is improve the walls, maybe make it like glass or something, but that's a very big project, so I think that should be reserved for another time. That'd be a good thing to do in a stream. But I think that's all I got time for today. So I really hope you did enjoy. I had a great time making this episode. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Anyway, if you did, please be sure to subscribe for more videos kind of like this one. Leave a like if that's your thing. And check out my Discord. It's the first link down in the description. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.